Hello everyone, hello, welcome back to the Super Mario Marathon here on the Unverified Whitmer channel. It does appear that last week with the Mario Marathon we wrapped up Super Mario Galaxy. And thus, the natural thought process would be, well, you've beaten Super Mario Galaxy, you've gotten through the first, main set of levels, and then you even did the Trial Galaxies, did all the Purple Coin Comets, and defeated Bowser for the second time, and got the true ending, and did the whole 120 stars that you needed to collect on the first playthrough, to the point where even the game itself says that you've completed the game. What more could you do beyond just immediately doing the next logical step and stepping ahead to the next game in the Mario franchise? What more is there possibly to do in Super Mario Galaxy? Well, I'll tell you what more there is to do. We gotta play as Luigi. And that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be getting back into Super Mario Galaxy. And look at that, Yoshi. 120 stars, 42 star bits, 2 crowns to notify us of our completion. And yet, that's Mario. Luigi has got a long way to go to catch up. So we gotta do it. Let's heckin' go, everyone. It's time, once again, starting from the beginning. Going back to the start and heading back to the end. Let's go again. Second go at Super Mario Galaxy. This time with 90% more Luigi on the menu. I hope you all are pumped and ready for this. It's time to get into Super Luigi Galaxy, which is exactly the same as Super Mario Galaxy, only Luigi has got worse traction in the legs, but he can run faster and jump higher, so there's a plus on that end. It does, however, mean that I'm going to have to be more deliberate and careful with how I approach little narrow passageways, because Luigi's sort of sliding jump mechanics means that when I need to do a quick twist turn, well, actually, it's not even showing up right now, but if I do this, it takes him a while to stop. If I let go of the controller, he's got some slow maneuvers to get to where we need him to be. Alright, the first bunny is there. At the very least, though, it does mean that he should hopefully be helping us run a little bit faster. So, in scenarios such as this where we need to give chase, hopefully these will be a little bit easier. That would be the main point and purpose here. I'm also not going to bother too much, because there's nothing really here that's not necessarily fresh, but nothing here that is of any newness, I should say, or ever I should mean that because there's nothing that we're going to be seeing here which isn't something we haven't already seen before. I'm not going to be bothering too much today with trying to, or for the rest of these streams, mind you, I'm not going to be bothering too much with doing in-depth analytical views on the everything that this game's got going on for itself, nor am I really going to be looking to do all the voice acting stuff and all that things. So this is going to be a little bit more unkempt and untidy of a run-through, just because this is indeed our second go in a row at playing through Super Mario Galaxy 2. Not 2. We haven't even gotten into Super Mario Galaxy 2 yet. That's a whole other nest of stuff to deal with. No, right now we're just working purely with the main original classic Super Mario Galaxy. So there we go. We caught the 3 bunnies, and then we're gonna meet Rosalina again. Except now we're Luigi. Here comes the tower. And we know now that we've already kind of preemptively landed on the Comet Observatory. At least we've landed on the gateway to the Comet Observatory's garden. Alright, I'm gonna have to do the long way away. Maybe, I think. Or actually, maybe I can do this from this vantage point, because Luigi's got the better jump. I kept preemptively trying to do the spin thing to, correct myself, and that wasn't working itself out too well. Yes, hello, Rosalina. Hello. How goes it? So, it's gonna be pretty much, with these streams, because they are, they're a necessity to actually seeing the ending bits of Super Mario Galaxy. they are a necessity that we must go through. That being said, I view this second playthrough as Luigi as strictly like sort of bonus content. This is like sort of the special features of a DVD or a Blu-ray is this playthrough. And being that as it is, the vibes on these little episodes are going to be a bit more sort of off the cuff and a bit more sort of, I don't know. My natural inclination would be to say they're going to be a bit more chill and relaxed and calm, but that isn't necessarily the case. That isn't always necessarily the answer or the probability, I guess, if that is the word for it, which it likely isn't. Mainly what I mean to say is that, oh my goodness, that's what I meant to say. What I mean to say is that this is going to be a bit more of a, of a sort of chillaxed set of streams. They're going to be on the more loose end. Yeah, that's what I know what 1-ups do in video game. There's gonna be chill times. We're just gonna relax and take it somewhat easy, or as easy as we can take it, playing through this game. I am noticing already, I mean, I knew this going into it, but I do notice that Luigi is more prone to falling off of ledges if you aren't being a bit more deliberate with how you deal with the enemies and how you deal with sort of narrow passageways, which I'm certain is going to cause a great deal of harm. Probably, definitely will when we get to things like the Purple Comet missions where you have to be on the platforms and stages that, like, disintegrate around you. Where is... oh, I knew there was one more of you over here. Hang on. There we go. Dealt with. There's probably another one. There you are. The big boy. Ah ha 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 ha. Keys. So, how's everyone doing today? Hope you all are having a lovely Saturday. Hope the weekend is treating you so well. I so far been taking it relatively easy, or trying to take it a bit relatively easy. It's been a busy week, and it will be a busy month going into May, I must say. The next couple weeks, it's going to be interesting how streams operate on my end for this upcoming month, just because I've got a lot on my plate at the moment, and I'm going to be dealing with a lot of it over the next couple weeks. So there may be in the future some preemptive wavering in and out of schedules. We'll see how it goes, but this is we're fast approaching what is going to be a little bit of a busy season, as this is the month where I have to start making preparations toward moving house, which I am very much looking forward to. And it's going to, once I have this done, it's going to result in even more frequent and even better streams moving along down the line in the future. But it also does mean that for this month and probably June, the schedule will be a bit more loose and flexible than it usually is. I try to maintain a pretty decent regular schedule, all things considered. No. But I cannot guarantee that that will always be the case during May, the months of May and June. And hopefully July will be when everything sorts itself out. Okay. Well, there we go. I undid that one. Bop. Alright, as long as I get to the... okay. There we are with this. And then there's that. Okay, so then just do this. Bop, bop. Yeah, I pieced that together, Luma. You don't need to tell me what to do with the flip switches. It's pretty obvious to me what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go. Woo! And we got the Grand Star. Yippee-ki-yay. Bop. Oh my goodness. I always enjoy playing as Luigi. Luigi is definitely my favorite of the two Mario brothers. I think the fact that his color dynamic option is green certainly plays into it, as green is indeed my favorite color. And he's got my favorite shade of green too. I'm not into forest greens. I'm into that very lime green kind of flavor and style. And I'm going to be very happy to see that for the next couple of streams, which we'll see what the timing is on these. I'm going to try to do this semi-speedrunning pace, which isn't to say that I'm actually going to be trying to attempt a speedrun of this game. That's not at all what I'm really thinking of at the moment. But I'm going to be trying to get through this and breeze through it a bit more deliberately and a bit more just sort of determinedly, getting through everything. I'm going to have to eventually get all 120 stars in this as well, but I am sort of looking to kind of plow through as many levels as possible as I can anyway. Just so that way then we don't end up spending too long on doing a second playthrough of this game. I mean, after all, we've already seen all this. This is just us doing sort of a repeat of the past 2 months. And I'm hoping that the assertion there isn't that we're going to be doing this for another 2 months. I think that would be a bit outrageous if we ended up playing Super Mario Galaxy for 4 months in a row. But that being said, I think that this will lead to fun times, indeed. Indeed. Okay, yes, and we did the domes. The one that's working now, the one's star power usually restored is the terrace. Please go to the terrace. Try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you can see from there. Yes, indeed. We've been through all of this. None of this is new information. Just Luigi. Is it just me, or did Luigi look a bit off there? Like his neck was detached from his head. Just a little bit. I can't confirm that totally, but that's how it appeared to me, at least. It looked like something was a bit off in the character design models. Alright, might as well quickly farm for the couple of 1-ups we can get at the moment, which I think is about 2. I think we can get a maximum of like 2 1-ups right now before everything else becomes available. That could be wrong. Oh, that 1-up isn't even there. So they all reveal themselves based off of the power situation. Interesting. That implies that the garage is part of the terrace, but alright then. So, here we go in here. They're gonna tell us all about these observatories again. Alright, come on. Yes. A pull star. Point the remote at the pull star and do a pull. Just like that. Alright, and there we go with that. Now then. There we go. Good egg galaxy. Oh, hi! Yep, those are the galaxies. Even though really all of this is a solar system at best. Those are just sets of planets. Okay. New galaxies appeared, sure. Alright, there we go with that one. Good egg galaxy. Yes. It's undeniable. We're detecting power star energies from the first level. And the evil readings are off the charts. Uh-oh. Despite the level being titled good. Some evil has invaded the good egg galaxy. Now it's the bad egg galaxy. Alright, Dino Piranha. Let's heckin' go for it! So, essentially, try and view these streams. I said this last week, and it remains the same here. Try and view the Super Luigi Galaxy streams. View them as you will on the same level that we viewed the streams of Super Mario or the stream of Super Mario Sunshine, where I tried getting all the blue coins in one burst of energy. Much like I said last week, the end goal is not to get this done within one session of 10 hours. That would be a little bit too much to ask. But the end goal is to kind of just get through this with as much, or rather with as little wasted time as possible, I would say. And to that end, there we go with this. Over there. I think the key here is definitely going to be built around, the speed at which I'm quick to the draw on my jumping, which I think there should be one more on this area, probably around here is a way. There it is. And up that goes over there. Fantastic. Woo! Pop. Okay. it is sort of interesting because the wonderment of the first playthrough has kind of... Nowadays, we know all about this. We know all about this situation. We know what's going on. We know what Mario Galaxy is all about. And in turn, because of that, we're going to be trying to take this on as if we know everything already, which we do. We know at least everything about this game. Because the only major difference now is that we're just going through this as Luigi. So, everything that existed before exists the same. It's just now we're having to be a bit more careful because of Luigi's slippery run cycle. Okay, there we go with that. Like, even this, for instance, he's gonna have a time doing that. Yep. See, I had to, like, he was gonna run off the platform there if I didn't stop him, slow him as soon and as swift as possible. Okay, so there we go with that. You could probably do this, couldn't we? There we are. We're gonna need these. I haven't been doing much of the star bit collecting. I will probably try to grind for star bits off stream, just that way then we don't have to spend too much time worrying about, oh, how to feed hungry Lumas and getting Luma shops and doing all that stuff to get to other levels. Like, that won't be necessarily as much of an issue for us. We're just going to do what we can today. Just play through for a little bit and then we'll have that be the stream. Sounds good? I hope so. Ow! Ow! Oh, Dino Piranha is angry, and understandably so, because we woke them from their shell. Ah, okay, come on. Get over. I can see this being a potential issue in terms of the boss battles because of Luigi's poor traction. Those moments when we have to chase after a tail or something like that, it might be tricky. Just because we're going to need to be a bit more precise in our movement. But even in that scenario, we're getting through this with relative ease, I would say. Okay, just got to be closer to the draw there. Ah! And there you go. That's it for Dino Piranha. Dino Piranha is no more. And star, nab, grab. There we go. Just gonna grab those as well while they're here in front of my face. Baby dead. Hello, Ava. Once again, if you wish to hop on the stream stage, you are very welcome to. I've been discussing earlier that this stream, these Super Luigi streams, are going to be of a different kind of caliber and a different kind of vibe, just because we're going over game content that we've already seen before, but we're just having to do it again so we can get to the one solitary thing that we haven't seen yet. So these are all like the sort of, this is the more bonus stream kind of thing. They're gonna have a different vibe than the usual Mario Marathon streams, just because they're gonna be more like just playing the game. I'm not gonna be worrying too much about like going over historical context and giving critical review. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, here you go. This is the game. Here it sits on the screen. I'm just gonna be going through this at a leisurely but semi-brisk pace, all at the same time. Meow. There we go with that. Alright, so don't have enough yet for that, so we gotta go back to Good Egg Galaxy again. I'm gonna be trying to unlock levels as quickly as possible as well, just that way then we can burst on through and get all of that stuff dealt with quite swiftly. Okay, so this one is going to actually actively involve me collecting star bits. Yes, indeed it will. So, we're gonna have to be more deliberate about making sure we scavenge and scrounge for every situation we can find them in. So let's start here. There we go with that. There we go with that. There's a couple there. There's a couple there. Doing this with the Joy-Cons is an interesting beast in and of itself, because it does require me to do a lot of fiddling with the controller. So my apologies in advance for any like sort of motion sickness that may arise from what we've got going on here today. Oh, hang on, I can make it up there. Ah, I did it. Yes, indeed. It is to my knowledge, Ava, that the Luigi stars work exactly the same in the Luigi playthrough as they do in the Mario playthrough. And I mean that very literally. They work exactly the same. You still rescue Luigi as Luigi. That is my knowledge of how they operate, which leads into a grand existential crisis, but I do believe that that is exactly what happens. I think they just kind of plug Luigi in here as like a sort of ROMmed sort of mod of, instead of Mario, here's Luigi, but you still end up rescuing Luigi from the levels in which you have to rescue Luigi from. It's quite silly and ridiculous, but that is very typical Super Mario main series treatment of Luigi. That classic way of being like, yep, he is here too. For those of you Luigi stands out there, we have indeed a Luigi in our midst, and he's here. Now, stop making a fuss about it. He's here. You got what you wanted, didn't you? He showed up. We're not gonna change anything else though. Beyond that, we'll change the controls at the very least. He'll be more slippery to control, and he'll have a higher jump, but more slippery. And that is fine. But sometimes it is a little bit ridiculous. Like when I once played through Super Mario World as Luigi and not as Mario, and every single text prompt still had Mario's name in there, even though it was quite clearly Luigi whom was saving the Yoshi eggs in Mario World. That's a classic Super Mario main franchise treatment of Luigi. He is here to be literally just a modified version of the one that Nintendo thinks everyone cares more about. And it will take until the year of Luigi for there to be any reparation for that. There we go with this. Boop. So I will admit, I don't recall necessarily how many star bits this Luma is going to require. I'm going to try and nab as many as I can. And to that end, I'm even going to take out the Goombas. Instead of jumping on their heads like I always enjoy doing, I'm going to do the spin dash maneuver to knock them out. Because if I jump on them, it gives me coins. And coins can be useful, but they're not necessarily what we're in the market for with this level. We're in the market for star bits. And even then, I'm not too worried. Okay, well now I need to jump on the head because that's going to kill me if I don't. Because I'm going to take this from the vantage point of, alright, get through this as sort of collecting as many star bits as possible at the moment, but also simultaneously to that, making sure you don't run into enemies and objects and die, because that would be most not beneficial. Okay. Do that. Okay, and then this right here is the launch star, so I think that's about all the star bits I can get off of that planet. I prefer Luigi unironically too. I think Luigi is fantastic. I think Luigi is fantastic fun to play. I think he has a more well-defined character than Mario. Mario's just your basic generic heroic protagonist. Just is here to do a good job and have a fun time. And Luigi actually has to overcome fears and worries in order to do what Mario does. And I think that makes for a more interesting character. It certainly leads to very dynamic games in the Luigi's Mansion series. That's a very definite, it's a different kind of style of game. And, obviously the Luigi Mansion games aren't part of the Mario Marathon because they're the Luigi franchise, but still, they are very fun to play. I've wanted to, for a while now, do a thing with Luigi's Mansion 3. I own Luigi's Mansion 3, and I got close to finishing it, but I never did. And the reason why I never did was because at the time I was playing it, I got close to finishing it on a multiplayer run. where I had one person playing as Luigi and me playing as Luigi. And I was doing that with a friend in town, and then we got pretty gosh darn close to the end of the game, and then March of last year happened, and we couldn't do that anymore. So that is just basically how that played itself out. But all of that to say, it's been a fun time playing Luigi's Mansion 3, and I want to return to it because it is a very fun game, and it is a good spotlight for my friend Luigi, who's not really my friend because he's not real, but still, my fave of the Marios, Luigi. I do enjoy his mansion game. I want to play the first one. I've only so far played the third one, and I know that one is more similar in game style to the second game than to the first one, at least in terms of setting, I think, and less so maybe gameplay. I could be wrong about that. It might be either or, really, but still, it is a phenomenon that I'm aware of, and I wanted to. I actually did try and attempt to do a Luigi's Mansion stream when the game first came out, but that was when I was working with a different computer that kept crashing streams all the time, and I was having issue with that, and by the time I finally got everything worked out, like, Luigi's Mansion was very, very old, and I think the initial buzz and hype around the game had kind of worn out by that time. So it's definitely something that's on my list of things that I want to do, and I probably will. I can make that statement now. I probably will eventually do a Luigi's Mansion playthrough on stream. It won't be part of the Mario Marathon. It'll be like its own separate thing. I had to think now. I also, because we're getting into, as I mentioned before, some busy times for me, and also because we're fast approaching the era of Mario games that are going to involve 4-player co-op, I do have to preemptively kind of think about how I'm approaching the pacing of the marathon. Once again, don't even need the pull star. It's there. They want you to do the pull star thing, but you do not even need to do it. You can just long jump into that as either Luigi or as Mario. It's a red herring of a star challenge right there. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright, increase the starbit count. Discovered a new galaxy. There it is. Alright. Well done, brave explorer. Oh, hooray for Captain Luigi, the brave, intrepid explorer. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Alrighty. Woo. Okay, and there we go. New galaxy appearing. Any hive galaxy. Here we go. We're not even wasting any time. We could have done more stars on the Good Egg Galaxy, but I'm not interested in those right now. I'm interested more in getting to B. Luigi. B. Luigi takes flight. Let's go. Go, B. Luigi, go! Woo! Alrighty. Just gonna try to breeze through this. I will admit, too, that even this stream today might be on the shorter side, because I feel, like, very drained of energy. I'm, like, half awake right now. And I don't necessarily know why that is. I got to sleep, like, relatively at a decent hour last night, and I woke up pretty early today, but I just have been on a bit of an energy lull today. So I think that probably is influencing part of why I'm trying to breeze through so much of this game so quickly, is because I'm kind of like, if I just get through the terrace like really fast and do it, then that fulfills an obligation of doing streams. So I'm just getting through this as fast as I can. Oh, I lost it. No. How dare. Oh well. I can live without it for a moment, I think. Yeah, because it's right there. Anyway. There we go with that. money is heavy. It certainly is. Very thick and sticky. You get off my head like that. How dare you? Silly creatures. Ah! Okay. Don't be running off the platform like that, Luigi. I don't enjoy it when you do that. Alright. Let's just cut through here. Just like that. Do this. Look at that, being swift and deliberate with all of our actions. You ever think that this is how, like, the people who live here have to get from place to place? Like, they have to all have the ability to go into these launch stars. Speaking of which, why is it not... There we go. I was waiting for the prompt to show up. And there it is. Alrighty. And do this. Gonna be very, very deliberate about how I approach. Okay. I nearly died there. That would have been rough goings, but still. Here you go with that, and... Ha, a nice try, Piranha Plant. But I see through that. No! Be my back scratcher! Please be my back scratcher. I beg of you to be my back scratcher! Alright, there we go. And, okay, there we go with that. That's thing number 1. Thing number 2, right over there. Thing number 3. Thing number 4, and thing number 5. There we go. Oh, you did it! Woo! Alrighty, and then where is that at? It's over there. She's over there! Okay. Alrighty. And then from here, we talk to the Toad Brigade. They're like, hey, we're here. It's you. Alright. Oh, yeah, see? They even said, oh, Luigi, you're here. We even lost Luigi. If you go back to the VOD, I clicked right past it, but, like, they will say that. I swear to you, it's going to be, we end up saving Luigi from Luigi. Okay, and now the Toad Brigade are going to be at the Common Observatory, as they are oft to be. I will say, I did kind of prefer the Toad Brigade's depiction in the second game. They're kind of there a little bit more presently. Like, just a little bit more. In the garage. Like, they're here in this game too, but like, never as like more presently as they are in the second game. And of course, by the time we get into 3D World, Captain Toad's gonna be like his own entity. Alright, there we go with that. Yes, give me the 5 1-ups. Mr. Luigi. See, she was... Huh? It's addressed to Mario. Don't be upset, Luigi. Hang in there. Princess Peach included 20 1-ups in her letter. Would you like them now? Yes, indeed, I would. Because they give you the extra 20 ups because of Luigi's poor traction. So there is a little blessing in disguise there. So that also plays into the fact that we are never, ever, ever, as playing through Super Luigi Galaxy, we are never going to be hurting for lives. Ever, ever, ever. We're going to be fine. The life thing is not an issue. What will be potentially an issue is star bits, and even then, like I said, I'm going to try to grind for those on my own time and not make it the worry of others. And here we go to the Honey Hive Galaxy. Got another thing going on. I do believe this is going to be the boss fight with the ground pounding. Yes? Trouble on the tower. Indeed, I believe so. Because this is when all them... Yes! This is when all them would-bees show up. I think they're would-bees, at least. You know, or like, I don't know, what insect are they trying to replicate there in that situation? 'Tis a mystery to me. Alright, so... Let's go over here. You have the vine. No, you don't. Oh, who does? Who does have the vines around here? Ow, how dare you, piranha plant. Okay, interesting. We need to find a new way over there, then. Oh, yes, that's the bubble thing, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not this either. Right, how do I get over there, then? I could just launch over there. Oh, and from Morrow. Alright, there we go with that. Ha 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 ha. Alright, and... Woo. There might be something over here. Potentially. I have to try to remember this. It's been some time since I've just done this stage with, just like doing it. Alright, that's just gonna lead to a bonus area, so I'm not looking for that. Ooh, nice maneuver, Luigi. Oh, there it is. Okay. I knew it was somewhere in the general vicinity. Oh, there we go with that. Alright, then. And we're just gonna ground pound this. Oh gosh, we caught Wiggler mid situation. And bop. Okay. Do this. Yep, it's me, the famous Gil aboard. Okay. Right, here we are up here. And we do a little wall jump up here, here, and here, and there we go with that. Now we're getting to it. Get over here. Could I actually do this? No, the gravity won't allow for that. Of course. I've got these levels all have gravitational pulls. Indeed, I'm certain we can land this. There we go. Nothing too hard. Ooh. Well, here I am. Let's try this. Yeah, that's the maneuver I was looking for. Oh, I gotta activate this here. Hang on. Ow, how dare you. Rude creature you are. Rude wood beetle. Alright, nab that at the very least. And then over here. There we go. I just gotta ride it on up to what I'm believing is probably the star. Oh, no, yeah, that's right, it's the boss battle. Which I knew going in was the case. There we go with that. Woo! Ooh, Luigi did kind of like a float back to the ground. Ow! That was rude. How could you do that to me? You knocked me off the whole freaking tower. Look at you, you're still angry like that. There we go. Alright, bop. Da ba 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 da ba da 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 da. All right, and that should be the Honey Hive Galaxy down at the very least, or I mean, not finished obviously, but close to. That should unlock us a new galaxy, I think. Yep, which one? Whatever one that is. Okay, save game. Yes, indeed. Save. Don't turn off the power. Okay, and this one is do the gas. Oh, we gotta do this as Luigi. Well, this won't be dramatically different, I don't think. I'm also going to pull out the wrist straps in order to deal with the motion controls a little bit easier, a little bit more simply. I think this shouldn't be too much of a hardship, just because, like, the Stingray control shouldn't be affected by us being Luigi. Like, the ray surfing would still operate the same way. At least that's just my natural thought process, is that it would. Okay. Let's go for it, though. Never noticed that the ray has lips. Alright, and then hello, it's you, it's Pango. Hi, it's me, Pango. You wanna race? You wanna surf? I, Pango, shall give you the opportunity to surf, but first I need to teach you how. Let me explain. Okay, yes, try to match on the bottom right. No? Okay, down. I see. Yeah, that's the basic position. Turn left. Yeah. Yes, so you turn left. Now turn right. You gotta do the same thing here. You go here. Yeah, you got it. You did it. Yes. You need. Yeah. Now you gotta speed up. Yes, all you know. Now give it a go. And down. Here we go. Oh my goodness, the water's turned green. That means it's polluted. Most certainly. Woo! There you go. 3, 2, 1, green! At least the water was green in that one section. I don't know if... I guess that was like the one exclusive moment where the water was green and thus not safe to really have living things in. You think about the fact that people are surfing on this when clearly there's like fish living here. I mean, I guess that's the case in the actual like ocean itself, but there's no like ground to this water. It's just like a solar ring of water that people are surfing on, and there are fish that are trying to live there and make their own ecosystem, but they have no ground there to work off of. So they're like things like rocks and stones and all those like sea plants that the non-carnivorous fish need to survive, like, would all be just not even there. Can't believe that, you know? What do you think of those shenanigans? How are all these fish that are swimming here in this ocean floor supposed to live in comfortable accommodation? I'm assuming it can't be that easy. Did it in one! Oh, in a minute 3:48. Congratulations, I do deserve a gold medal. Thank you, Pango. You did it. You've recognized my abilities and capabilities. Alright, and... Oh, wait, hang on. Bop, there we go. Ba 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 da da da. This tells me that the next thing that we've got going on is going to be the Flip Switch Galaxy. I kind of get the impression that that's what this is building up to now, because I do know that that is the next stage in the Galaxy selections. Increase the starbit count and save game. Yes? Game's been saved. It appears as though my Joy-Con is stuck to the grip. Hang on. There we go. Oh my goodness. All these things you gotta do to swap out controller systems with the Joy-Con. Alright. Whoop, there we go. So we haven't unlocked that yet. So instead, let's go back to Good Egg Galaxy. Why don't we? Keep the variety up and at 'em. Yeah. Alright. King Caliente's battle fleet. Alright, deal with King Caliente again. Everyone's favorite. Alright. There. Now, once again, let's see if I can't do some speedrun strategic maneuvers here. Hang on. You do that. Then I'm doing this. And as Luigi, I can do that. Ha 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 ha. Nice try, video game. I can do that now with a lot of ease. Okay, now this here, we need to throw a coconut at, because it's a tutorial teaching us how to do the King Caliente boss battle. There we go with that. Now then, there we go. Bye bye, Pokey. That's what you get for not being on a desert planet. Causing impediments to my way forward. Come on, just hop on the stones, Luigi. Under the rocks and stones. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Nice try, suction cup aliens. Woo! Fast approaching King Caliente. We're at the battle fleet now, at least. Alright. Off they go. That teaches lessons. Okay, and... no, just one more planet to go. Alright, let's get into it. Oh my goodness, they opened with that. They opened with me on the lava. How dare they? Oh! Bow. There we are. Alright, come on. Yeah, pull out your little blue flame boys. Bop. Simple. And what I love too is that ends up being the final way of dealing with Bowser Jr. We deal with King Caliente like so easily, like in very early game stuff, and then Bowser Jr. says, "Well, I've brought out my secret weapon. Someone you've already fought against." That'll teach you. Alright, there you go with that. Score, star bit count, increased. Discover new galaxy. Okay, there we go with that. And Hungry Luma has appeared. I will deal with both of those things. Let's deal with Hungry Luma first, just to get them out of the way. How many do they want? You. I certainly don't have enough actually, but if there's any bunch, let's see here. Probably like 100 or something. 400. How many do we have right now? We don't have enough. We will after the next level, probably. Like I said before, I'll grind out for star bits off stream just to take care of that as quickly as possible. But for now, though, let's do the Flip Switch Galaxy. Whoa! Bow! Do 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 do. Painting the planet yellow. Alrighty, and hop there. Hop to the bop. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Maybe this will be... I said before that these would be the levels that with Luigi would be more difficult. Maybe they'll be easier, I don't know. Because Luigi does have better jumps. Luigi, ironically enough, is a better jumper than the Jumpman character. Which is saying quite a lot if you really think about it. Oh, death. Yep, death becomes me. I just didn't want to have to backtrack too much, though. I know that won't play too much into it. Just gonna wait for this to go back around to that coin. Thank you very much. There we go with that. Ah ha 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 ha. Woo! There we are. Flip switch galaxy down and dealt with. No, no, no. Woo, woo. Da 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 ba ba ba. Galaxy complete. Let's go to new galaxy, and it is the Bowser Galaxy. What is the situation on the star bits? Am I anywhere closer? We have discovered an enemy base in the region. We can only hope they are not misusing the power star of that poor Grand Star. Alright, save game. Yes. Still at 376. So, let's just do the Bowser stage then. Oh. Bowser Jr.'s robot reactor. This one is profusely easy. Not gonna be too much of a trial. Mega Legs Moon. Just gotta climb up the robot. That's all we gotta do. They imply that it's gonna be more tricky than it is, but no. Alright, and there you are. Oh, come on, go for it again. You can do it. Over here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go with that. And then hide Bowser Jr. Well, you mean, but I won't even need my dad's help to take care of you. I can do without my dad. And what do we got going on? What do we got going on? What's the hips? What's the happenings? There you are. Once again, doing your thing. Let's just be quick and expedient. Also, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. My apologies. Alright. Woo. Okay, now you're gonna do this right here. Oh, fortify those barriers. Fortify those barriers. Grab what you can while you got them. Alright, this is not the best vantage point to be trying to nab me bullet bills. There we go. Oh, now see, now they're doing that. Okay. The fact that they're sort of coming out, like, in a position where they crash into each other is not helping matters at all. There we go. That's more like it. Ah, come on. Just gotta fish you through. Fish it. Fish them through. Fish them through the hole. There we go. That's what this is all about now. Just a couple of you. Just fish you on through here. Okay. This is more a test of patience and will rather than a test of skill, I would say. Come on. And bop. Oh, there we go. We just need a couple more of you over here. Just a couple more of you to do your thing. Yeah, unlock that barrier for me, please. Then slide on over here. See, again, the tricky bit isn't even me. I'm not getting damaged here. The tricky bit is getting these buddies over in here. There we go, that's it. And that'll do us. Alrighty then, got it. Got through that really quickly. Actually, you know what, y'all? This feels, honestly, I recognize the brevity of what we've done here today, but I'm probably actually going to call it because I am feeling incredibly zapped of energy right now. I was like half awake before I hopped on stream today, and I was thinking like, I kind of have other stuff to do that I need to take care of, and like I should deal with this, and I just am very, very tired right now. So I think what I'm going to do, honestly, is I'm gonna let all this play itself out, and then I'm probably just gonna wrap it up here. And I recognize that this was like a stunningly short stream. I think we've only been going, I think, for like a little, probably like about just under an hour, so shockingly short. But I wanted just to get at least some bit of this done. But I'm feeling decidedly tired and distracted at the moment. And so I'm going to probably call it here. And I'm not going to bother with a raid because it's pretty low numbers. But thank you all so much for being here. I think the current status of streams is that Monday I'm going to be doing Ratchet and Clank, and then we're not doing Ace Attorney next week because of stuff, so scheduling things. So Friday, instead of Ace Attorney, me and Riley will be guesting on Cleaver's channel and playing Super Mario 3D World. So if you need a little bit more of a Mario fix in your life, then you can get that from there. And then next week, if I have the energy, I'll do more of this. Might do something different. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just wrapping it up here today, I think. That's my current plan. But thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Whoa.